Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I am doing my nails. Here they are. I'm just going to do a quick design. I don't know why I'm saying that like any of my other designs are not. That is literally the whole point of these videos over Christmas, but there you go. So first things first, I'm just going to start out with just one coat of sheer pink from Gel Perfection. It's not going to look really any different. This is basically the same colour as the base of my nails. Like I've got a really thin coat of a Gelux, what's it called, Builder Gel on my nails, because my nail order tips were starting to grow out a little bit and I didn't want to really like infill them as such. I just wanted something really thin to just, well, yeah, to sort of like just cover that tiny bit of growth area, just so I could keep doing videos on them. Because I've still got a few left to film up until the end of this year, so just needed to fill that gap in a little bit, so that's what I've done. So I'm just popping a coat of this, and then once this one is in the lamp I will show you what I'm going to be using. Today I don't have a product from the advent calendar to show you a design with, because it is one of the products that I've put in my giveaway. So obviously, like I've mentioned in the other days where I don't show the product for that day, there's not many. I think there's only like 4 or 5-ish, something like that, days that I'm not actually doing. And then every other day is using the product from the advent calendar. But I've just popped that on. As you can see, it doesn't look really that much different from how it did before, because the colour was already really similar. While that's in the lamp, I'm just going to show you what else I'm going to be using. This is a really simple design. I'm going to be using white from the Gelbox UK, just because I've got it to hand. And then I'm going to be using Champagne Toast, which is this really fine shimmery gold. And then I'm also going to be mixing that with Gold Coast from Gel Perfection as well, which has got some chunkier bits of glitter in and a fine shimmer. And I mix the two together because I want to be able to paint some lines with it. And Gold Coast was the one that I originally wanted to use, but it's not very good just on its own. So it's more like a sheer sort of polish, which is perfect for the index finger and pinky, which is just how I'm going to apply it. But then for the ring finger, I need to be able to paint with it, so that's why I'm going to mix those two together. So I'm just going to wait for this hand to come out of the lamp. It's just got over 10 seconds and then I will mix them. Okay, I've got my palette and I'm just going to pop both of these products on here. So I'm just going for a little bit of both because I only need it for one coat on 2 of my nails and then for the little bit of detail as well. I did literally just say I only needed a little bit, but there was a big blob on the end of this one, so I ended up putting more in than I wanted, but it's fine. We're going with it. So I'm just going to actually use my brush to mix those together, so I don't waste any, because it'll just be on the brush that I'm going to use to apply it anyway. So I'm just mixing that up. And I'm going to pop a little bit more of Gold Coast in. Because I don't want it really full coverage, basically. I want it nice and, like, what's the word for not transparent, but not translucent? That is the word I'm looking for. That's what I want it to be like. So that'll do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the full nails first, because I want those to be translucent, but I want my lines to be visible. So I'll do those after, because I can mix in a bit more of the fine one in. So I've got my, just a random brush from Amazon. I'm going to pop a coat of this concoction we've just created on my index finger and pinky. And then you can really see there that we've got the chunkier bits from the Gold Coast glitter, which I'm just going to pick out a couple more of. And then we've also got the really fine from the Champagne Toast colour, which is perfect. It's just what I wanted. I'm just going to get one more speck of the thicker glitter. And then I'm happy with this nail, because I'm keeping that pink base as part of the design for this one. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the pinky as well. Like so. Beautiful. So once I've done that, I'm then just going to mix some more of the champagne toast into it. In fact, I'm probably just going to use that pretty much on its own for the one that I need the design. What I am going to do is just place some at the cuticle area of my middle finger. This is just champagne toast on its own now, by the way. And I'm just going to get the majority off my brush and brush that down to like a sort of faded effect. Not all the way down the nail, but I want it to cover a lot of it. And then I'm going to go in with some of the Gold Coast mixture to get some of those bigger pieces in there, just near the cuticle area. I'm just going to pick out a couple of the medium mixed sized ones again. Get those on the nail spread out a bit. Nice and subtle, this sort of design. Like so. And then I think I'm going to get just one more piece of glitter. Just trying to find one. Oh, they're all hiding on the back of my brush, that's why I can't find them. I'm just picking them up one by one and placing them where I want. I am going to be putting a snowflake on this nail, so I need to sort of think about where that's going to go so I don't cover every single speck. I'm going to put the snowflake on this side, so I'm putting majority of the gold pieces on the other side of my nail. I'm just fighting with one and chasing it around my palette. There we go. Like so. So this is what they look like at the moment. I am going to do a second coat on these two because I think it will just bring it all together a bit more. Just making sure I've gone closer to the sides. I don't want to go too close and end up ruining my peel off base, but I'm going to go close enough. So I'm going to pop that one into the lamp for a full cure. And then I'm going to do another coat of the gold on the index and pinky, and then we're going to do the ring finger and also a snowflake on the middle nail. Okay, so we're out the lamp. I'm just going to pop some more of the polish on those two full coverage nails. Pop a bit more up here as well. There we go, so that's what we look like at the moment. And then we're going to go in with my striper brush. I'm going to start off with my white. So I just need to clean off some of my palette because I've quite literally got the gold all over it. So I'm just going to pop a bit of the white on there. And then we're just going to do some lines on my ring finger. Like so. Just getting them around where I want them first, and then I'll go in and even them all out, make them a bit thicker. And then once I'm happy with where they all are, I will sort them out, make them how I want them. like so, and just this one, make that a bit wider, and then I'm just going to get off the excess. There we go. And once I'm happy with that, I'm going to pop that in for a full cure. And then once I've done that, I've just cleaned my brush off to make sure there's no gold, no white left on it. And I'm going to go in with the gold, and I'm going to create some lines with that this time in between the white. Like so. And once I've done the lines, I'm going to do my snowflake on the middle nail, and that is going to tie in the white that's on my ring finger. So I'm just going to go into my white with a dotting tool. I'm going to pop a dot here, here and here. And then one this side. And then just a little one. Like so. And then I'm just going to use my brush. I'm just going to make sure there's no gold on it. Run some white through it and get off all the excess. Bring it to a point and then just go through that at all angles. Very awkward doing it on yourself, but it's fine. And that is it. Look how cute they look. And then I'm going to pop that into the lamp for a full cure. And then I'm going to top coat off camera, and then I will show you what they look like at the end. So here is the finished look. I absolutely love how they turned out. They're so pretty and super simple as well to do, which is obviously always a bonus. But yeah, that's all you need sometimes, is just a bit of sparkle and some ink subtle. So I'm going to take them off now, because obviously I have lots of designs to film. So let's see how easy / not easy they come off. I have found that the more layers you use with peel off base coat, the better. But obviously these nails don't have a lot of layers, so it's not going to come off quite as easy, but it's fine. We'll get there eventually. Oh, there we go. Almost perfect. Got a little bit left up here, but that's come off easy anyway. See if this bit comes off. Yeah, perfect. That's that one gone. Lovely. Oh, that's disappointing. Could have been neater, but it's fine. As long as it comes off, which it has, there we go. That's what matters. But it is very satisfying when you can get it in one big peel. Oh, see if we can do it with this one. Perfect. And last but not least, get that corner up, there we go. I've picked me bloody builder gel layer off. This is why I always say I need to be more careful, but never mind. There we go. Oh, that was a false alarm, wasn't it? I thought that was going to come off much better, but never mind. As long as it comes off, that's the motto. There we go. I'll sort this out off camera, obviously, to save time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Let me know whether it's this type of thing you'd like or not. And I'll see you very soon with my next video. Bye!